This your boy C-Boy B Ballin, and welcome to NBA Nightly Picks. As you know, I do these videos on the daily, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel above. Also, don't just be a viewer, join the discussion, post a comment. It's not everything I say you're going to agree with, and I like thumbs up, so if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button below. Thank you very much. Also, I seen YouTube added a light switch to the whole YouTube community, and I just want to say that light switch is amazing. I love that light switch. It's like that light switch should be on my left side over that way, right above the subscribe. If you click on that light switch, you'll be amazed. That junk looks bad to me. I like it like that. But anyways, it's 3 games on tonight. This is part 1 of the video, so let me jump straight into it. Let's jump straight into it. First game is the New Jersey Nets versus the Atlanta Hawks. Now, New Jersey is on a losing streak. Of course, no Darren Williams. He's out for a couple more games with injuries. They're going against an Atlanta team that is trying to finally win the game so they can, you know, for sure be in the playoffs. Until they win this game, they're not for sure, you know. Atlanta Hawks haven't been playing like a playoff team. They've been getting blowed out by the Lakers. The Bulls blow them out. They've been getting blowed out a lot lately. But it's all start with Joe Johnson. He's not averaging the numbers that he normally averages. He's like putting up some trashy numbers right now. You know, he's not doing what he normally does. You know, they need to step it up. It's the playoff time. They can't be going into the playoffs losing games. That's just like unreal. You know, you don't do that. You know, an NBA team, you're in Atlanta, you're in a city that, you know, you got to represent for. You know what I'm saying? That's not just any other city. You know, that's a major city in America. You know, everybody know about ATL, you feel me? So definitely taking the Atlanta Hawks to bounce back and get on the right track. Next game is the New York Knicks versus the Charlotte Bobcats. Now, the Charlotte Bobcats is coming off of a victory that's going to have them motivated. They just beat the Boston Celtics in Boston, you know? So they came back and they won that game. They came back and they won that game. I don't know if Boston trying to set it up because Boston prefer to play dumb, or I don't know what's going on. But all I know is they came back. They beat Boston without Jackson. You know, without Jackson, without Tyrese Thomas. So that was definitely a good win for the Bobcats. But they're going against a New York team that's obviously struggling. New York is on a 5-game losing streak. But what I realized is, as I looked at the New York Knicks statistics, I realized that New York is trying to play like the Big Three. And I'm not talking about the Miami Big Three. I'm talking like the Miami Big Three. They're losing right now. They're trying to play like the Big Three and they're losing. They're Chauncey Billups, Amari Stoudemire, and Carmelo Anthony. Between all 3 of them, they're putting up 60 points. Like, you know, almost every game they're putting up like 60 points. But the thing is, they need to get the other team, they need to get their teammates more involved in the game. You know, like the bench players, you know, and they need to play better defense, man. Y'all got to play defense, and that's where it all starts at, the defensive end. I'm taking the New York Knicks to beat the Charlotte Bobcats, even though the Bobcats are fighting for a playoff spot. But the Knicks can keep losing games, and if they lose this game, man, I'm going to be pissed, because New York been fucking up my parlay tickets. You know what I'm saying? But just being real with y'all, you know, New York been messing up my parlay tickets. You know how much money I don't, you know, you feel me? But anyways, definitely taking the Knicks to win that one by at least 7. Next game is the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons. Indiana just got whipped by Sacramento. I don't know what happened, but all I know is they got whipped. Tyler Hansbrough had a bad night. Well, I guess that's what happened. Tyler Hansbrough had a bad night. You know, he shot the ball 3 for 13 from the floor. That's definitely not good numbers. I expect the Indiana Pacers. They know what they got. They're fighting for They're fighting for their spot in the playoffs right now. They're in the 8th spot right now, the last spot. You know, and they losing games. You know, like, come on, it's plain and simple maths. You know, you gotta win games. You gotta, you know, you're trying to make the playoffs, and, you know, at least be in the first round and try to pull off an upset. You gotta keep winning games. So definitely taking the Pacers to beat the Detroit Pistons, the upset, because they got Detroit as the winner for this one. So the upset, you know. So that's my NBA Nightly Picks. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to join the discussion. Post a comment. Not everything I say you're gonna agree with. I like thumbs up. Also, I'll say that in my next video. Highlights will be below after the game, you know. So that's why it says plus highlights. Highlights will be below.